Welcome to another video on my channel, Mega Supreme Transformer Toy Reviews. Today I thought we'd take a look at a few kind of recent reveals that have come up. So this was a bit of a shock to me actually. Not the retooling, but kind of direction that we're going with this. So I'm on Facebook at the moment, so this is from the Transformers Facebook group. This is where I saw it. They've got this Wreck and Rule collection that they're doing, where they're bringing back some of the wreckers. And the first one that they announced, they look like they're all 2-packs. The first one they've announced is actually Impactor, and we've already received this guy, but they've done him with the kind of deco that looks more like he does in the UK comics. And he comes with an extra character, Spindle, who's basically a weaponizer. So, you know, with this, I mean, you can see with the comments and things about him looking smooth. And basically, what they've done here is this chest section here, that's kind of a new piece. This piece at the top here might be new, but certainly the face is new as well. But other than that, it's kind of the same character really, just done slightly differently. Somebody else pointed out actually what he was sitting on, whether or not that was part of a reveal of another Titan class figure, or whether or not it was part of Triptychon's tail just folded over. But the colours look different in terms of it's all purple, so I'm just wondering whether or not that could be something that yeah, I wouldn't have picked up on that. But I'll go through the pictures so you can see him here in robot mode. Tank mode again, looks pretty much the same, so nothing really new to write home about. This is the kind of, what would you call them, weaponizers or fossilizers they're called. So this is Spindle, so this is the character that comes with him. Interestingly, what they've done is they've coloured the fossilizer in the same colours as the main figure, so in this case Impactor. So all the accessories should go with it, so this guy should be able to be split off and basically armour up Impactor. You can see there's a lot of shared parts, so a lot of this is on some of the fossilizers that we've already seen, with kind of things like the beak and things being new, the arms, and maybe this purple section here is new, but I think all the other bits are basically new, old pieces from some of the other figures. And then you go through, this is the character in robot mode, so it does have a different kind of faceplate here, so I don't know if you can actually put that on the actual character, but you can see from the legs and the arms, they're pretty much the same pieces that we've seen on like Transmutate and so on. I forget all the names of them, but you get the idea. So yeah, that's all right. So it's going to be a bit of a money maker for Hasbro really, because they're doing minimal work really to get like 50 quid out of people for this one. So it's a pretty easy job for them, and they're doing a reveal on each day. So each pack comes with a piece of Wrecker's hammer and exclusive packaging art. So I don't know what the hammer thing is, whether or not that's builder, like builder character, or if it is literally part of it, like a hammer that a figure holds, or whether it's something bigger. You see, it's supposed to be on Amazon. It's also on the Hasbro website as well. So Comic Universe Impactor. And the next one here, you see loads of people commenting about the fossilizers. The other one is so far is G2 Universe Leadfoot. So I think we've seen this particular character or picture of him as he is here in the comics, as basically a retool of Mirage. So you can see this is the next one with Master Dominus as the kind of fossilizer that it comes with. So really cool. I'd seen this one in the comics. I'm kind of hoping they would do this So I'm pleased that they do ultra funky colours. The G2 symbol, well, the Wrecker symbol, sorry, looks different. Looks like the paint on this is almost like not exactly reflective, but it's got like that kind of sparkle in it. So I'm liking the look of that. The yellows between the head and the kind of bodywork look a little bit different to the head. Looks to be painted, whereas the main body is kind of yellow plastic. And it looks like he comes with the same weapons that Mirage does as well. But cool mold. I do prefer it where they use the mold to create a new character rather than a new version of it. So although I will get Impactor, I'm more of a fan of this one. And I'll go through and take a look at the vehicle mode, which is, yeah, pretty cool, but you know, looks like Mirage in different colours. It's good, nice bit of paintwork. This guy looks cool actually. I prefer this one. So this one does look a little bit different actually. I think I just prefer that mold over the other one because the legs look like legs and the arms kind of look like arms. And what I've done with mine is actually on this kind of right arm where you've got the two little nubs showing here, I often swap mine around, so it's you've got this bit as the fist, so you could do that, and then you go through and shows you pictures of it in its kind of beast mode. And again, this one, a lot of shared pieces, and mainly the body, and it looks like basically the head, I think probably is a new piece. I think that's going to be the only new bits of it. And then you can see how it's kind of shaping up, and then as this kind of builds up, they're on kind of one layer, and you're going to have other wreckers, another 3 wreckers in here. So I guess the question is, who are those going to be? I don't know at this point, but I can show you how they are on the Hasbro website. So they're available already for pre-order at $56.99. Obviously that'll be different if you're in the US. So yeah, interesting. I mean, looking at some of the wreckers and things like that, some of the comic ones, if I bring this up, this is from the kind of UK comic. I mean, they could go with Sandstorm. I can't recall us having a Generations version of him, or at least not anything for a long while. We've had Broadside here, which is another triple changer, but that was in Titan's Return, so that was a headmaster. So again, it's trying to think, because these won't be new molds, so what you have to think is, what existing molds can they use to make some of this stuff, or how can they retool it? So that's where I'm stuck into what character it is. I think what they may do is, I think they may go for Whirl. I'm not sure where he's pictured here, but he's a helicopter, so he could be you know, a repurposed version of Rotorstorm and Spinister. I'm trying to see where I've got them on here. I've got them somewhere on the sort of pictures on here. And the other one I would love to see, but I'm not sure if they do it, is kind of Rack and Ruin. So I don't know if this will load up or not. Probably not. Oh, you can see some of the pictures down here. But Rack and Ruin on this right hand side, there's 2 green ones that kind of combine together. So I mean, that could be almost like a fossilizer thing, where it's like a builder figure type of thing, where all the parts connect up. So that could be something. I mean, we've already had Twin Twist and Top Spin. from Titans Returns, so I'd be surprised if they went and did that one again. So yeah, my prediction would be Whirl for one of them, and then possibly Guzzle. So I'm trying to get a picture up of Guzzle on here. Yeah, so this is this one here. So I'm thinking maybe they'll reuse that as a Whirl, maybe. So that could be one that I could use. Iron Fist could be another one that they might go for as well. Obviously, there's these ones on here, which some of them which we've already seen, like Hotspot, I think it is, and things like that. Depends if they choose to go kind of old school or not, really. Who else might they kind of go for? Just trying to look through and remember different names of different ones. Obviously down here, which I've just got highlighted, is the kind of G1 version of Whirl. The other one I like to see it. Obviously, you've got these are kind of some of the ones kind of with G1 artwork. I mean, they might do an updated Roadbuster maybe. I'm thinking probably they go towards Whirl. I mean, they may even attempt like a Thunderclash or something like that, maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Anyway, I mean, that's my thoughts on it. The other thing I was going to show you actually while we're here is this, which looks rather epic. I'll put the sound on. Don't know if you can hear that, hopefully. So you've got that. I'll just take off the sound on this. So yeah, Optimus Prime Lego. So that looks to be interesting. Yes, lots of reveals and stuff coming out at the moment. So we'd like to take a look at that. I mean, there's micro machines and all sorts going on at the moment. There's all of these that they've done, so they're certainly getting their money's worth with some of these retools. Certainly. Love to know what people think if they're going to be picking up any of these ones. I do really like these ones. I actually prefer the colours on the red cog. I mean, it comes with these extra bits. I probably will end up picking them up. Again, I like I do like the toy colours with it. For me, again, I kind of wish rather than do the toy colours of this figure, I'd rather they went and produced Laserbeak, in the purple colours or something like that. And again, with Grimlock, yeah, it's nice to have the toy colours with him. I don't know if I mean, they've already done, I mean, this is Dinobot, sorry. They've already done the Grimlock colours, but whether or not they went back and looked at some of the other characters available, because Grimlock was redone a ton of times, and if they go down that road, it's just going to get silly. I don't know if there's any others in here. These are just the alt mode, and then you go into the Studio series, which I'm not too fussed about, to be honest with you. There was a one on Studio series RC recently, but I'm not that fussed on it. It doesn't look that different from the original. Anyway, that's it for now. Sorry I've waffled on a little bit. I just want to do a quick video on that, and hopefully I'll follow up in the next couple of days with the next couple of kind of reveals and see if we got that right or wrong. Like I said, pop some comments down below. Let us know if there's any particular ones that you would like to see, or if you've got any predictions who they will do. And also as well, if you've got any predictions, I'd be love to hear them. If anyone's got any predictions on what they're going to do with these other fossilizers, if anyone's got any ideas of what type of dinosaur and things they got coming up next, or maybe if they've got some kind of fossilizer combiner in mind for these. I know I've seen a few fan ones going around. I've never actually had the guts to put them all together and try and do it, so maybe they're going with something along those lines. That'd be cool to see. That's it for now. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.